This is a beautiful spot, beautiful location, perfect place to bring the family for a picnic. But the question is, what kind of vehicle do you do it in? Well, we're here getting an initial launch impression and look at this, the new Honda BRV. It's a 7-seater which packages affordability, now the latest, more SUV-ish kind of styling, the angular stance, as well as 7-seating ability, all at an affordable price point. So let's now get behind the wheel of this, the new BRV, and take it for a drive. Out on the road with the latest generation BRV from Honda here, and you can really feel where they've improved the overall package. The noise harshness levels have been improved. They now got more insulation foam. It's bigger, it's longer, it's wider, it's higher. It's got a much more SUV type nature, characteristics and stances. And it's when driving it along that you can really sit back and enjoy what they've done here. The latest multimedia system here, which now features the likes of Apple's CarPlay and Android Auto for the first time in the BRV lineup, the very minimalistic modern Honda interior, and it feels like pretty impressive, decent, well put together materials, the grade, the trim, the build. The whole vehicle is now built in Indonesia as opposed to in India, and they've really upped the game here in terms of the feel and in terms of the looks and the overall stance which it offers. It's all powered by a 1.5 litre dual overhead cam motor. It chucks out 89 kilowatts, 145 newton meters of torque, and it makes for a decent, calming and relaxing drive. But perhaps most impressive of all is the fuel economy figures. They're saying you'll average in the low 6s per 100, and I'm inclined to believe that, because even here pushing it quite hard, going through mountain passes, I'm still below 7 litres per 100. And with all the power mated through a CVT transmission, it remains a relaxing, smooth and comfortable car to drive. The big thing with a vehicle like this though is, of course, also about the space that it offers. So seated up front here, as well as seated back there. Being seated behind myself here in the back of the BRV, well, I've got my own air vents and controls, I've got this comfortable armrest, and I've got decent knee room, even with the seat right back in my driving position. But of course, this is also about a full spacious family vehicle, so it's not just space here or up front. I've also got seats behind, because this is a 7-seater. You can drop those flat if you want more boot space, but if you don't, you can take 7 people here. This is truly still a practical, go-anywhere capable family SUV. With 3 rows of seats and pricing starting from quite a bit below the 400,000 Rand mark, at about 380,000 for the range, and this is the range topping executive model coming in just a bit north of the 450,000 Rand mark. What Honda are bringing to the market here is certainly great value for money. It's a 7-seater that's extremely fuel economic, much more SUV-ish in terms of the way it's put together, the styling, the stance, as well as a lot of improvements here in terms of the cabin space and the refinement. And I think it's going to be a vehicle which we'll see many on our roads, whether it be for upcoming families, as well as the likes of tour operators out there. This is a very practical, very well put together product from the brand.